It don't matter how we look, guys. It don't matter how you guys look. This is our episode for this week. Episode
48.
It's 48, 47. It's kind of the argument here. I guess we'll see after. But Emilio said he wanted to open this pod today. So I mean,
you're such a liar.
No, because
talking about the next season.
No. Oh, we're teasing the next season now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we haven't announced that. Wow.
Oh,
I thought we were saving for a special moment. But nah, I'm just kidding. But I mean, since you mentioned the next season though, we should mention it now. But we are gonna have a next season. We're not taking a break, but after episode 50, you'll see some differences, or we want to make some things different. Some people will have a different haircut.
Different haircut.
Yeah. The YouTube will become a little different. We'll still have the podcast on here, but we'll have more videos on there, hopefully. And yeah, for future reference, if you put out videos out there, let us know what you guys would like to see, other than podcasts. So yeah, and then what else? What else is the new season? A new intro.
New intro, new music.
Yeah.
Hopefully a lot more fun.
Yes. Well, okay. I mean, I'm having fun now, but I mean.
That's why. Hopefully a lot more fun. So it's more than what we're having now. Gee. Oh, different scenery.
Yeah, different scenery. Hopefully. Yeah. So I mean, we have a lot of plans and ideas for that. And this episode, we're talking about wrestling. Biggest thing right now, I think, in my opinion, right? Biggest sport thing right now related to the draft.
And NBA Finals.
Oh, yeah, the NBA Finals. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll probably talk a little about that before wrestling. But yeah, and then happy birthday to Uncle George. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Yeah, let's like, comment, subscribe. Oh, riddle of the day. How did the rabbit become a wrestling champion? How did the rabbit become a wrestling champion? I know some people out there love guessing riddles. Put it down in the comments, or send it to someone you know. Send it to someone you know that knows us to let us know what you think the answer is. But yeah. Other than that though, hit the intro. What's up, sweethearts out there? You beautiful people.
What if they're sour hearts?
Sour?
Yeah,
oh, sweet, sour? Yeah. Sweet and sour? Ooh!
Did you episode you said the riddle?
I said the riddle. You want to repeat it?
No,
repeat it again.
Repeat it for the people in the back.
Do it by the end though.
Yeah.
So WrestleMania, no?
Well, I mean, before we get to WrestleMania, I just want to mention a little something about basketball.
About your heart being broken?
Not my heart being broken, but Nico Harrison's heart being broken. From the fan base of Mavericks, Dallas Mavericks.
What?
So he recently said that. So they asked him a question. I don't remember what question they asked him, but I think they asked him, "Do you think you're gonna get fired?" Like they straight up just asked him that, and he said, "No, I personally think I did a good job." And then they asked him a second question or something else, or I would think it was in the same question he was answering, but he mentioned something about, we did this move, but I knew with the fans that the fans loved Luka Doncic. I just didn't know what level that they had it to.
That's crazy.
And I was like, bro, what?
That's dumb.
It is dumb, bro.
That's being very untapped into your own team.
Yes, bro. And then the owner, I don't know if it was true short sources, because I mean it was a pretty skeptical fan page. But I mean the stuff I said right now was true. But the thing I'm about to say, I don't know if it is true. But the owner was saying that Nico Harrison should have warned him about how the fans were going to react to it.
Oh.
To the trade.
So why?
I don't know, bro. Because
it was a bad trade. They usually say it's a bad trade.
Just need to own it.
It is a bad trade. It is a horrible trade.
They need to own it.
Worst trades in NBA. I mean, I guess the Dallas Mavericks win last time for the
I don't know.
Playing
for sure.
Playing or
no, it wasn't playing. They had an automatic bid.
Oh.
I think they didn't have a play-in.
I don't remember.
No.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I should know that Anthony Davis got injured again in the game. So, it was like...
Yeah, because he was even injured before
Wait,
that,
wait.
huh?
You're talking about this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they made it into playoffs.
Oh, was it a play-in? I think it was a play-in.
Yeah.
And then they lost? Did they lose?
I don't keep up with Mavericks.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But let us know in the comments whether they lost. Or I guess we'll find out after this episode, after we're done filming.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said some crazy stuff about Luka Doncic, and then they asked Luka Doncic, "How mad were you?" And then he showed his
they
phone.
didn't win the play-in.
They didn't win playing.
No.
They got their butt whipped on.
I don't know what the score was yet, but I think they did.
Yeah. So, and then they asked Luka Doncic, "Were you hurt by it, by any way?" And then he showed his iPhone. They get their butt whooped. Let's not say the score to embarrass them. But
That's crazy.
yeah. And then Luka Doncic showed his iPhone because he threw it across his room because he was so mad. And it was all cracked up. And it still works, but it was
When they
pretty
traded him?
Oh, I did see that.
They found out
Yeah.
they traded him.
That is crazy.
It was pretty sad. Low key tearjerker that whole interview. Because the lady asked him was like, were you expecting to finish your career there? And he's like, yeah, I was. Now he's finishing your career with the Lakers.
Well, we hope.
I mean,
Because can he sign another contract at the end of this year or next year?
Yeah, but what team is he gonna go to?
Back to the Mavs.
No, he's not going back to the Mavs with the way. If Nico Harrison is there and the owner is there, I
Then
doubt
no.
he's going to the Mavs. If what's his face, the Shark Tank dude,
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban buys the team again,
I know he's not.
he's not gonna buy the team again. But if he buys the team again, then there's a chance
That he might go
that
back.
he might go back, but not anymore.
No.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things of this week, and then you got WrestleMania, SmackDown, WrestleMania, and Raw now. Which
see Raw before.
Yeah, we just finished Raw before filming, so let's get into WrestleMania first, though, before we get into Raw. Whatchamacallit? How you guys want to do? You guys want to go by match, or match? Okay, for sure. So first match, I don't remember what the opener was. Gunther versus Jey Uso.
I thought that
Jey
one should
Uso
have been
won.
later in the day.
Jey
But
Uso
that was a
won.
good match.
It was a good match.
It was a nice little opener.
It was. And it
Pretty
did,
surprising.
And technicalities, it did kind of set the tone of the whole WrestleMania because it was like it wasn't that great of a match.
But it was good enough.
It set a nice little bar for people to pass.
Yes, and then for the rest of the matches, it was like, I guess it was perfectly balanced.
It was. It was
And
kind of like very similar throughout the other matches.
And then I except the main event though. The main event
was
carried
crazy.
out WrestleMania, which we'll get into in a bit. But Gunther and Jey Uso won. He's a new World Heavyweight champion. That is awesome to see. That we got
That
to
was
see
really
him.
cool.
We got to see him.
The start of his career.
Now he's a World Heavyweight champion. That's incredible.
I remember him back in the day doing the haka with his brother.
Yeah.
Painted
Face paint. And
neon
everything.
paint.
It was neon. Was it?
It was neon paint.
Oh yeah, the color. Yeah, neon. Yeah.
That was cool though. No, I was pretty excited. It was crazy that I had a feeling that he probably would have won, but it was the fact that the way he won.
Oh, the way he won surprised me. I was
Right.
expecting a pin, but tapping him out.
Clean and just like that, not wearing him down was insane.
Yep.
I was like, damn.
Well,
I like the way they're going with it though.
He did kind of wear him down though.
Oh, he did.
He did
but
two
like,
finishers back to back.
no, for sure. But like, I mean, like, he wasn't wearing him down like submission wise.
Oh,
usually when you're doing submission, like
you're doing it repeatedly throughout the match.
But like that was surprising. I was like, dang, that's crazy. But he won. He won fair and square, and I think he won clean too. And I like that.
One of the new title holders from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And probably one of the two of the best title holders, I guess. That one. We'll get into
Surprising as well.
That's surprising. Second match was it Naomi?
No, New Day.
That match
Yeah,
sucked.
that match was dumb.
That match sucked.
Went by.
I know earlier I said it was balanced, but that match was not balanced.
They won it kind of fast too, no?
It was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Look, I just wanted to mention, bro.
I didn't think that should have been a WrestleMania.
No,
match.
it should have been the TLC match that they
They're gonna
announced.
have this
That
Sunday.
they're gonna have this Friday.
Dude, that was dumb.
Friday.
So dumb. This Friday, Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, Friday, yeah. That was dumb.
What should we call it? Bro, I said it in the podcast. You could go back to the last episode. I said that they should have had the TLC match. They should have had the TLC match at WrestleMania, at the Viking Raiders and New Day. Not saying that they're horrible wrestlers. It's just I think everyone expected the TLC match to be there in that spot, and you get that match, which you think the match is gonna be better than the TLC match. It obviously wasn't, and I'm assuming that the TLC match is gonna be way better. With all the names are in there, I'm assuming it's gonna be way better than the New Day match. So when they announced it, bro, when Nick Aldis said, "Y'all gonna have a TLC match next Friday after WrestleMania," and then the crowd was booing, bro.
Because it should have been the
WrestleMania match.
Well, the only reason I think they had New Day in there is because it was New Day.
But even then, it still kind of doesn't explain it. Like
New Day, they mark it off a New Day, and like the ones that are in the TLC match was Motor City Machine Guns,
Street Profits, and DIY. I mean,
the only ones marketable from those teams is Street Profits.
Bro, Street Profits are over right now. So
but New Days are like 10 years over. They've been over forever. So
I think everyone wanted that TLC match. I think everyone wanted to see a ladder match at WrestleMania at least this year, and we didn't get to see it. We got to see some action with Drew McIntyre, Damon Priest.
No, they all those teams deserve WrestleMania.
The ones that are in the
TLC match, yeah, they deserve that. And it kind of sucks because that would have been cool. Motor City Machine Guns finally at WrestleMania.
Would have been awesome.
No, things that could have happened.
WWE should hire me.
But
then you got, I think,
a better match, Jacob Fatu and
that was good.
And then Jacob Fatu won the United States Championship,
which is awesome.
Oh, which I didn't mention, but New Day won the tag team champions for the people that didn't watch it. But yeah, and then Jacob Fatu won. Go back into that. And then Jacob Fatu won new United States champion, who everyone wanted.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy.
That was awesome. No, it was a great match. I think it was great for the fact that it's just two wrestlers that are, what is it? They're not new to WrestleMania, but
that they grew fast in the
in the industry,
in WWE alone.
And for LA Knight, it took a while.
It took a while, but he wasn't LA Knight when he started.
Once he became LA Knight in WWE, in SmackDown, and Raw, when Triple H came in and made him back into LA Knight, he grew fast.
I kind of like that the United States Championship is actually getting a lot more attention, like the Intercontinental Championship. Remember back in the day, the United States Championship didn't really mean that much. It was just a title to put on someone.
Not until John Cena held it.
Yeah, especially with the spinner one he had. He was thugonomics.
And then he was always doing open challenges with it.
Mm-hmm. So it was there's now more respect on that one, but and it's really cool because these are two great wrestlers. I'm so excited for Jacob Fatu to actually have a title.
That's gonna be cool. So Sokoa is gonna go against him.
Yeah, but I'm actually what they're making it out to be. I think they're trying to use Jacob Fatu to. They're gonna push Jacob Fatu further than Solo Sikoa.
Oh.
I think Solo Sikoa is just a product of the fact that he's brothers of Roman Reigns, and that's why he's at where he's at. But he's not Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu has the whole thing. I don't think he does.
Jacob Fatu is what they want Solo Sikoa to be.
Yeah.
Could it be?
That's true. Yeah. I think that's what they're trying to go for because they knew Jacob Fatu was popular, but they couldn't get him at that time, or they didn't want him
because of the reason.
So they tried doing that with Solo Sikoa, but Solo Sikoa just doesn't have I think the intensity doesn't have that.
Nah. I'm kind of liking Solo Sikoa now, but I think it's because he's showing more character.
You just think he's being more himself.
Yes, he's being more of himself.
Which they should have done in the beginning, because even when he was being that security, I couldn't take him seriously. He's not that serious. Doesn't look serious at all.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look mean. Jacob Fatu looks mean.
Yeah.
He has the personality.
Mm-hmm.
Solo Sikoa doesn't.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then he never touched jail grounds.
That's true. That's true. That plays into it. Jacob Fatu is he's from the hood and everything, bro. He's over there smoking Black and Milds and drinking a 40 ounce, bro. He
in a plastic bag.
In a plastic bag. In a paper bag.
Paper bag.
Brown bagging it, like that's, you don't do that anywhere else. So like, it was, it's just, Sorosuko was never that guy. He was never that guy. But whatever, I want to see where that goes though. There was an awesome match, really quick, really like nice, like little short and sweet, you know, nothing too crazy. I liked it. I think it showed Jacob Fatu's talents, and I think Jacob Fatu, I think he needs that. I think he's not there right now, but like I think he needs that World Heavyweight Championship or something. He's there. I think he's there. Like I think he just like the story's not there yet for that, but he's there.
Yeah.
Like he's that star already. He just the story's not there yet for him.
Yeah.
That's a lot of things with these guys. Like they're great wrestlers. It's just that the story doesn't involve them yet.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see where that goes.
Yeah. We shall see SmackDown this Friday.
Yeah.
And then it was Naomi.
No, it was El Grande Americano.
Let's just say Naomi.
That was the next day, bro.
No, that was the same night.
That was the same night?
Yeah, I'm looking at the poster.
No.
You could argue it if you want.
Oh, then we missed Jacob. That was before Jacob Fatu.
And what did I say before? And that's when he brought up Jacob Fatu, huh?
Oh, sorry, bro.
No, it's okay, bro.
But anyways, I didn't really. That match wasn't memorable.
Naomi and Jade Cargill.
It was not memorable.
That was memorable.
No, I think.
Wasn't that crazy?
No, I was like.
Literally how the storyline was how the match was.
Oh yeah.
It was like
quick and forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it was like it just kind of happened. Like I don't even like it didn't catch my attention, nothing like that. I think Jade Cargill was just beating her up the whole time, right?
I don't remember much of the match.
That match wasn't memorable. It wasn't memorable. I don't know.
It wasn't a bad match. It just wasn't.
All that.
I think it's because I expected it. So it was like, not to suck. It didn't suck. It was like I didn't expected it to be great.
You know, I don't expect this match to be a WrestleMania match. I think that's what it is. Because it's in this weird spot where like every other match around it is WrestleMania caliber, at least in some way.
It seemed more like a filler.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Literally how it felt.
And it's bad because it was like New Day and then it was that match. Mm-hmm. So it was like, it wasn't a good like combo.
It wasn't good.
But Jacob Fatu was afterwards, so it made it better. But
saved it.
Yeah. And then we had
after Jacob Fatu was El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix,
which was also a good match.
That was a good match.
Rey Fenix was in WrestleMania. Both Lucha Bros were in WrestleMania.
The same day that they announced that they acquired Tripla,
which we all missed till the next day.
So when we first heard it, we thought it was they just made a deal with Tripla. That they made a deal with TNA.
We thought it was just a partnership.
Yeah, but no, they actually WWE bought Tripla. They have luchadores under their belt now.
Yeah.
That is insane. Some of the best wrestlers. El Hijo de Vikingo, he made a spot too in that match. Oh, he came out and
he kicked him.
He kicked him. That is insane. Like I was seeing the thing. Like even the girl, like the main girl of Tripla and everything, all of them right there. Mm-hmm. They were there, and I was like, what the hell? I remember him calling me about it. I was freaking at Target. Yeah. He's like, hey bro, they just made a deal with Tripla and everything. I was like, made a deal? I was like, what the hell? Then I watched it the next morning, and I was like, on it, they acquired Tripla. Michael Cole comes out and says, we just want to make that announcement, a huge announcement that WWE has acquired Tripla. And I'm like, what the hell?
See, that's how excited we were though, is that we missed that part.
Because right before it, they did a promo, and they were showing all the wrestlers.
Because you remember beforehand too. I got here to the house, and I was like, hey bro, supposedly that WWE got Tripla, and they haven't announced it yet. They weren't confirmed. It was just rumors, and I didn't believe it. Until they started showing like La Barca, Psycho Clown on TV, and I was like, whoa, wait.
That's crazy.
The possibilities, dude.
It's gonna be crazy. I mean, just alone, June 7th is gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Which
it's gonna be on sale. It's gonna be insane.
What I just hope WWE doesn't do is change it. I like it like the bad is. You know, it's just something
that's Mexican wrestling.
Yeah.
I hope I wish
storyline stuff.
You want more storylines?
I don't want storylines.
Oh, you don't want storylines. Oh, okay. But I want. I'm more happy that we get Tripla back in the States again.
Oh yeah.
Because not super easy to watch
it now.
But now we're able to watch it now. I hope that's where they're going with it. It seems like it, right? But I'm super excited with that because, like, man, they could do basically anything now. Honestly, they have so much possibilities. Now all they need now is just a Japanese wrestling company. They're like set.
I mean, they have their partnership with Noah already.
Oh, Wrestling Noah. But isn't Wrestling Noah just for girls?
No, it's
that's also guys too.
The one for girls is Star. I was about to say Starcast.
I think it is because Starcade is
like that whole
the pay-per-view
festival. Or like something like that.
But that one I'm pretty excited because like it's awesome now that I think because Triple H is at the helm and Triple H loves wrestling. Like, he just loves wrestling, all styles of wrestling. Yeah. And he wants to be involved in all of these different
companies, organizations,
or like styles of wrestling. But the different styles is different companies, right? I like that WWE now is more accepting of like other like they're putting respect on other wrestling styles, and the fact that they have like a thing, like a finger in different like. Companies or different like Japan, different markets of wrestling. I think it's pretty cool. They're expanding, and that's what they should do, right? Because for so many years, it just was WWE. There was never WWE in TNA, WWE and freaking Mexican wrestling, WWE in Japan. Never. That would be unheard of. They had that one Japanese WWE crossover way back
before. They used to have like the wrestlers like. From New Japan come out, but I was like
once in
like way back in WWF.
I don't even know how that happened.
What's his name? The owner beforehand was a little.
Vince McMahon's dad.
I don't know.
I don't know. No. I think Vince McMahon. That pay-per-view.
Vince McMahon expanded back then.
That pay-per-view was Vince McMahon. Was already the guy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I like the Banda Americano match. I thought it was really cool.
It was a good match.
It was really dope. I like that Rey Fenix was the one. Yeah, I like that Rey Fenix was the one that replaced Rey Mysterio. Mm-hmm. I do think Rey Fenix is like, I think he's on the same caliber as Rey Mysterio when he was younger, for sure. He wrestled more like him. And I feel like out of the two Lucha Bros, Rey Fenix fights better. I just think Pentagon Jr. just has more personality. Mm-hmm. But I like that match. I like that match. And it's honestly this whole WrestleMania felt like a blend of all. It was a lot for wrestling.
A lot of wrestlers in it, a lot of styles.
Yeah, and I love that. I think WrestleMania should always be that. It should always be like a cultural festival almost of wrestling. You know,
it's kind of becoming that now. But yeah. And next is Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Tiffany Stratton retained the championship, kept it. Mm-hmm. Thank God.
Yeah,
we were worried.
But I got a question though. Do you think so? There was a reason why this match was set up, right? This match was set up to put Tiffany in that spot of Charlotte Flair, right? To be the next girl, right? The next woman to lead that women's division, right? But watching it. I was like
that.
I was like, I don't think Tiffany needed that. I think she's already there.
Yeah.
I would have been okay with Roxanne Perez versus Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. It was so odd.
I said in the last episode.
I'm glad Tiffany won. It was just I feel like it didn't do the job it needed to do. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everybody wanted Charlotte Flair to lose.
It really feels like Tiffany Stratton is already over.
Yeah.
The match didn't need to happen, bro.
And the bad thing is right now too is that they're after watching this Monday's Monday Night Raw, they're doing the same thing with Lyra Valkyria with Becky Lynch. That one's just done in a better way.
It is done in a better way.
But
I think it's also because people like Becky Lynch.
I still think it's like doing the same thing where like I don't think Lyra Valkyria needs it. It's just so odd that they're bringing in these.
I think Lyra Valkyria needs it a bit.
You think
because when she has the title, her and the Intercontinental title right now, it's not at the best stage. Where like where Tiffany Stratton is right now.
But she has a women's title. She has the top one.
All right then, like
the Intercontinental is Intercontinental.
All right, if Becky Lynch was having a rivalry with Chelsea Green right now, I think it would help Chelsea Green too.
No, I think Chelsea. I don't know.
Because I feel like the United States Women's title and the Intercontinental title right now, They need like someone as big as Becky Lynch.
The reason the way it is right now, and I feel like it doesn't help anyways, is because it's just starting. It's just those titles are just like starting their whole legacies, right? It's not gonna be easy from the get go. But you know they have them there now, right? But it's not gonna be easy to establish that rich history like the men's ones have, right? So even though they bring her in, I don't know how much credibility he's gonna put on those titles. That's my takeaway. It's just like it just needs longer time.
We'll see.
It needs to develop, and that's just a product of like women's wrestling, how it is, right? It's just like now we're at like a peak of women's, like it's getting like women's wrestling is like getting their, if not close to the men's, right? Yeah, it's at the best it's ever been.
They're about to have Evolution, their own pay-per-view. They're LP.
Oh, they're about to have another one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know that actually. That's sick. I didn't know they're bringing back.
Oh, you know that either? Oh.
Yeah, that's what they're bringing in. That's what they're bringing in.
Yes,
Becky Lynch and everything.
I guess.
I didn't know that. When did they announce that?
And WWE hasn't announced that, I think. But, it's already like a thing already that they're gonna bring it back.
And they should. They have a lot.
The inside scoop.
They should. They're gonna bring the Mexican wrestlers, bro.
Yeah. It's because this guy.
But I'm happy Tiffany Stratton retained. I don't know what they're gonna do with Charlotte Flair. I don't know. I don't think she fits in with any storylines, and I feel like
she probably go after Chelsea Green.
Probably, but it seems a little off. I don't know, but
we'll see. But I mean, we have a main event that carried the WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk.
That was good.
That was a very good match. Great
understandable why it was the main event over like Jey Uso.
It should have been it should have been in the place where John Cena and Cody Rhodes was.
No.
To end it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean the Cody Rhodes John Cena match was not it, bro. We'll get into that in a bit though. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, that was a great match and an awesome ending to it with Paul Heyman giving a cheap shot to both CM Punk and
Roman Reigns. Back to back.
And then now Seth Rollins is a Paul Heyman guy.
No. It's a faction now.
Seth Rollins is a Paul Heyman guy with Braun Breaker.
Now. Braun Breaker. I think they're gonna put Paul Heyman with Braun Breaker. I don't know what I guess, but I don't know what they're gonna do. Well, I don't know why Paul Heyman did that in the first place, because it wasn't the answer today either.
Well, I mean, if you see like the lines, I see it, bro. Come on.
Well, he paid him $1 million.
I mean, bro, it was a favor that CM Punk had with Paul Heyman.
But why?
Roman Reigns didn't understand that. And Roman Reigns pushed him in the face.
But anyways,
put him down on the floor.
Anyways, I think that the triple threat match was really well done.
That was a good match.
There was the stories, all these stories coming together, and the results of that, of like Braun Breaker joining Seth Rollins and stuff like that, amazing. I like that they're pushing these guys, like they're putting them under their wing, and not having like a title with them. You know, it's not about the title. It's just like if you could make people follow you without a title, you're doing a good job. And I like that. I like the aspect they're going with that. I love that. If they bring back Monday Night Messiah, I'll be stoked, because I think that was one of the best gimmicks that Seth Rollins ever had, but he couldn't use it to his full potential only because it was when he hit the peak of that character. It was during the COVID. And it ended.
A lot of characters, huh?
Yeah, a lot of characters. Yeah, because Drew McIntyre was awesome in that one too.
COVID didn't ruin Drew McIntyre though.
No, I didn't say that. No, I just said that he had like a peak of his babyface character, at least in that.
Oh yeah, I mean he carried COVID until Roman Reigns came.
Yeah,
he
did.
That's when Roman Reigns came back.
He did.
Became Tribal Chief.
Sorry.
Became the Tribal Chief.
But yeah, no, I think it was a great match.
It was. Then we go into the second night.
Night 2.
With Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair opening it, and then Io Sky retaining the championship, keeping the women's title.
That was a great opening match. That was a good match.
That was better than the day before.
That was a great match. I love the finish. I love the I love the way they used Io Sky in the match. I love the way they made you believe in her, how she fought and everything. It was awesome. It was a great match. I was like, damn, it's hard. That was an opening match. Like the Jey Uso and Gunther one was good, but it was like you knew from the first matches of both of these nights of which night was going to be the best. Because Jey Uso and Gunther was good, but this match was great. I think this match was great. It was great. It was great. I know the storytelling probably wasn't as good as Jey Uso and Gunther, but the overall match was awesome.
I mean, most of the storytelling in the WrestleMania was like, meh. Not all of them are great.
Alright, we'll get to it, bro. There's something here. But yeah, I like that match. But you didn't say anything about the match.
Yeah, I did. I said it was great.
That's it? Is that you? Oh. You
It was a good match. I said that it was better than the first one.
Yeah,
he should have just
ignored us.
Well, we could use just one word. Okay, whatever.
I didn't say just one word. I was talking to Chad.
Next fight.
Alright, but next fight, I don't remember what was the second.
The Sin City Street fight.
Was it?
Yeah,
Darren Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
That was a good fight.
It was good. And Drew McIntyre won.
I mean, I don't like him, but yeah.
I don't. Again,
Drew McIntyre.
We went over this last episode.
This is one of those matches where I feel like it wasn't needed in WrestleMania.
It was just a match put together.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't.
They had a lot of fillers, bro.
It wasn't a WrestleMania caliber match.
But okay, you keep saying that. Who would you change for them? What match?
Well, first of all, the TLC match would have been better with.
But that would already gave the.
Yeah, but I would have taken out the.
So who you take out the?
So who you take out for Darren Priest and Drew McIntyre?
Well, I don't know. I could take out like 2 matches from here and make the other match a little longer. That's what I would have done.
Okay.
Because the Drew McIntyre match and then the Logan Paul match, which happens later on, I feel like Logan Paul, they just put him there because of his prime deal.
But the Logan Paul match wasn't that bad, which again is just.
It wasn't. I think
favorite character in the.
That is Jessica's.
You should have seen her when he came out, bro. It was crazy.
Her eyes glittered.
Yeah.
Glitter's crazy.
And all of a sudden she had brass knuckles in her hand. Like what?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna pass him to him? It's crazy.
And then I mean, since we were already talking about Logan Paul and AJ Styles, I think the match went on longer because it was a pretty.
I thought it was a good match.
Go on in order still.
Okay, fine. Go back.
We're already on Logan Paul and AJ Styles.
Well, because you can talk about it and then go in order still. It's just a little confusing.
How?
Go. Logan Paul.
Our thoughts are already.
Logan Paul a little longer than you thought.
Nah, it's okay, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I think it went on longer because of Randy Orton and Kevin Owens match didn't go as expected.
Is that why he didn't come out?
Yeah, he broke missing.
Was that the match before?
Yeah. So
it was
a great opportunity though. Because they brought in John Hendry.
And that's what I was telling Punchy yesterday. You don't think that they brought in John Hendry because they're going to bring him to the WWE?
Oh, he might come in.
He might come in WWE after he finishes his time with TNA,
but I think that they're doing that to show the brand partnership.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because I think they were also thinking of Jeff Hardy coming in.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Oh.
Coming back.
I like the.
I don't know, bro. I've seen him fight. Honestly, Jeff Hardy?
John Hendry's or Jeff Hardy?
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy's old already.
Yeah. He's old.
He shouldn't be wrestling.
But I mean,
John Hardy.
Honestly, anybody, I would have been okay with.
For that match?
Yeah. If it was Nick Aldis, Joe Hendry, or Jeff Hardy.
Joe Hendry is awesome.
I think he just has the hype. That's why.
That's why.
Any of them would have got a good pop.
Joe Hendry's awesome. I love Joe Hendry. I do think that what WWE's trying to do is first of all they're trying to keep that relationship with TNA alive, but also I think they're trying to I think they want Joe Hendry, so they're putting him in these matches so the crowd knows him as well. Mm-hmm. And it's a good little. They're using TNA kind of like a developmental system in a way, right? Like how they did today with Stephanie Paquette and Io Sky, where they're bringing these superstars in little by little instead of just shoving them into the field.
The mix.
And it lets the crowd know who these people are and stuff like that. and like you heard the crowd for Joe Hendry, like they love him.
Yeah.
So like I think if he comes, it would be a big deal, a really big deal. But yeah, but like saying that though, earlier in the day NXT happened, and like Jordan Grace, right? She had her match with NXT, but I heard supposedly she didn't do that great.
It was a good match though, either way.
Yeah.
I think it was also a fatal four-way.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, I really don't know how to explain it. But I mean, I think every single girl in there did good. So
speaking of fatal four-way, the fatal four-way intercontinental match with Dominic Mysterio retaining with Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta.
That was a good match.
That was a really good match.
I thought it was
awesome
going to
match.
be more of a sideways between Dominic and what's his name?
Finn Balor.
Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be more than that.
Well, I mean, I think Raw gave us a teaser.
A big teaser. Raw gave us a big teaser.
What?
But you didn't see the way Finn Balor was acting?
Oh, like not like thinking about like hesitant to help him.
Finn Balor's acting petty, bro.
Nah, he just wondering why everybody's acting all like Dominic's the guy now.
Oh, he said that?
No, just the way he's acting, just like his facial expression.
So because you didn't get to watch like the first time, you only got to see the ending.
The actual
fight. Like earlier on in the Raw, there was a point they had a segment, a promo where I think it's Dom and Liv Morgan are talking, you know, and then Liv just won the tag team championships again. So they're talking.
Oh, she took him away from.
She took him away back, which we'll get into. But she took him away back, and then I think Finn Balor walks in and I'm talking, and he's like, "Oh, congrats, bro!" And then he's like, "It's a nice title you have right there," along those lines. And then Liv was like, because she was like worried that Finn Balor's gonna beat him up right there, and she's like, "We all agreed it was a free for all, right? Like whoever wins, we're all gonna be okay with it, right? Everyone's brothers, right?" And then that's when Finn Balor's like, it's dead silence for a bit. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And then like he dives him up and everything. And at the end of the segment, he like stares at the title, so like teasing it a bit. And then at the end, you see that then at the end when he wins the match against Penta, he's like all depressed. He looks like.
I don't think Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor needs to be in the.
No, Finn Balor's getting a push, bro.
He is, but he needs to be in the main title picture.
Main title picture.
Yeah, he's not WWE main title, but definitely World Heavyweight title picture.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what they're gonna do with that World title. But the Fatal 4 match was awesome with Dominic Mysterio winning, and then you get the biggest pop of the night.
Yeah.
Party that match, bro.
You think it's bigger than John Cena winning?
I felt like it was a bigger pop than John Cena winning.
I mean, we popped off. Yeah. We're like, Dominic! It was awesome. If Dominic or Penta would have won, we would have been happy.
I would have been okay with any of them winning.
But
maybe not Braun Breaker because it's like I don't want to see him retain. But all the other two guys would be okay with it.
But Dominic winning was like, that was awesome. That was a big surprise for me. I was like, that is insane. I had to go back and see what my predictions were, but.
Go for it.
Yeah, but Dominic.
I think I said Dominic.
I want to say I said Dominic too. But I love Dominic. So
I think I was right in like all these matches, bro.
No, you weren't.
Yeah,
we proved that on the first night.
Which one was wrong?
The first night, you had someone wrong.
Who?
Tiffany. You said Charlotte was gonna win.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You said Charlotte.
No, I think I said Tiffany Shanahan.
We're gonna have to look at it.
We'll give a little. Because I think I might have mentioned that people are thinking that Charlotte is gonna win, but they don't want her to win.
Maybe it was that.
But Dominic Mysterio, it was awesome seeing him win.
Yeah,
it was really cool. Great match. I think it didn't. It was one of those perfect little matches where like it didn't feel like it was too long. It didn't feel like it was too short either, and there was always something happening.
Yeah, it kept moving.
Yeah, it kept going forward, and I love that. I love that like they were doing different things. It was awesome. Great match.
Then after that you had. I don't remember if it was Randy Orton.
It was Randy Orton versus Joe Hendry.
Which I mean, we kind of got into.
Yeah, we talked about it.
But Randy Orton won that, and it was a short match though. It was a nice short match.
It was really cool. It gave Joe Hendry a pop. It was a nice like little moment. Got Randy Orton in there, WrestleMania. You know, didn't put him in any dangerous positions.
Mm-hmm.
It was just Randy Orton being Randy Orton. That's what people want to see.
It was a cool moment.
It was cool because I didn't know Joe Hendry was a surprise for me.
Joe Hendry, I was nice.
I did not.
If you go back to the episode, last episode, none of us said Joe Hendry.
because the fact that people it's the fact that when they use CNA superstars, at least in singles matches, they only come out for NXT. So when they did that, it was like, damn, that's a big move. WrestleMania, grandest stage of wrestling, right? And you bringing in a guy from another company to be in a WrestleMania match against one of your bigger guys and biggest guys, one of the most legendary guys in your company, speaks volumes. I thought that was cool.
And then Brandon put him over too.
Brandon put him over too, yeah. Somebody say he buried him too, but
nah, he didn't bury him because he put him over, and then obviously he's gonna RKO him, bro.
Yeah,
that's
expected. It was expected. Yeah. Like when that happened, I was like, oh, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it. We were in here with Jasmine and Chris here.
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't say he buried him. He definitely put him over. And then you had the tag team match, which was
not tag team match. It was a Logan Paul versus.
It was a Logan Paul. Logan Paul wasn't before the main event.
No.
I trust your intuition, I guess. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
That was
Logan Paul won.
Yeah.
It was a good match.
It was a good match.
I think. How to say? Technically wrestling, it was a good match. But like, was it good in the way it made me excited and I was interested to watch it? Not really. Like they fight great. They're good. They're good wrestlers, right? AJ Styles obviously a good wrestler. But then it got weird. Like this whole Karrion Kross and AJ Styles thing. I don't like it. I think it's an odd storyline that they're having. Like I don't really understand it. But you know what? More power to them. I think
they're just trying very hard.
I think Triple H is. I think Karrion Kross might just be a good person, and Triple H likes him and he wants him to win. But like Karrion Kross, just like man, I don't know what you can do with him. They give him so many chances already, and it's like, damn man, like there's only so much you can do with him. He's not doing it. He's not performing well.
Oh, I mean, right now what they're doing with him is like doing that whole what the Fiend did. Remember, he would have a match with them, and then they change after. Which is kind of what they're doing with him. Where like he's convincing people to go into the bad side, like he did with the Miz. I think New Day too. And then there's like a video of him watching the New Day turn on Big E, and he's like, I told you all. It's somewhere on Instagram.
But the thing is too is like, man, they try to build a faction around him, right? They brought back the Authors of Pain to be around him, and now they dropped Authors of Pain again, right?
Yeah. Well, I think that's also the writing.
Yeah.
What goes on in the writing room. So.
I think they just like him, and they're trying to see what they can do with him. But I don't know.
Find a spot.
Yeah, I never seen the hype. I never seen the hype around Karrion Kross, even when he had like his little stint in NXT. I think his entrance was cool, but like it can only take you so far, right? So that was interesting, but it was cool. It was okay match. They did their promo with Prime, and I was okay. I'm cool.
When did he do it with Prime?
Dude, he got his freaking bottle right there.
Oh well, I mean he does that every match
when he comes out. And then the tag team title matches afterwards.
The Raquel Rodriguez, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan versus Lara Valkyria, and then that's when Becky Lynch popped out, the man, and the man and Becky Lynch and Lara Valkyria won.
And she's all in.
I don't know.
She's old now.
She's all in.
Who's all in?
She is. She said that she's all in.
No.
Oh,
that's AEW.
What?
That's AEW's.
No, man. She said in the press conference.
He's trying to do a joke.
Oh, you sucker. Whatever.
Yeah, so like,
you suck.
Yeah, he's talking about when they asked her if she's going full time.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she can be part time, and then she's like, no. So once I'm in, I'm all in. Meaning that she's going full time.
Yeah, so she's back.
And then she's just like, I'm going to either I get hurt or I take another break.
What the hell? I don't know.
Which is cool.
I think it's well, I wasn't really a fan of Becky Lynch.
I don't think I was expecting anything great for that.
Yeah. No, honestly, I was like, this is interesting, but like.
I mean, I wasn't expecting her to come back though.
I called it.
Okay, no, you expected it at WrestleMania.
I did. When she came out.
No, he doesn't get what I'm saying. You expected it at WrestleMania. You didn't expect it beforehand.
Like you didn't think about it beforehand, and we're like, oh, Becky Lynch.
Oh, I said it that day though.
Yeah, because everyone knew already.
Oh my god. But anyways, I was like, it was okay.
It was a good match. And then you had the John Cena and Cody Rhodes match.
I feel like that was overwhelming, bro. Underwhelming.
No, I gotta talk about something before that though.
Oh.
Stone Cold running over the.
Oh yes.
Bro, did you see the video of that?
Dude,
Yes.
so she didn't hit her.
He didn't hit her.
No.
She's holding onto the thing.
And then she's like, I'm about to make some money.
And then she like thought about it, and then she's like,
oh yeah.
and then fell back.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what happened. Like you can see the video.
She already sold it.
Yeah, she sold the hell out of it.
She sold it.
But
that's
that was funny.
Nick Khan went up and talked to her because he's like, what is he? I forgot what he is to the thing. He's not CEO.
Not Tony Khan, Nick Khan.
I corrected myself and said Nick Khan.
You said Nick Khan.
If you listen to me, you heard it.
Whatever. But anyways,
a lot of fighting going on.
I called Stone Cold.
Yeah,
coming
but
out.
that night, bro, was a night of people getting hit. I'll tell you the story right now after the match. But Cody Rhodes and John Cena, that match was okay.
I thought it was underwhelming, bro. Like you did it.
I expected.
I was looking more excited for it than I thought I was, and then.
John Cena can only do so much, man.
That's why he got.
Yeah, but during that match, though, bro, it felt like John Cena was freaking whipping Cody Rhodes' butt. No,
that's what this whole storyline's supposed to be, bro.
Well, he literally said, I don't gotta wrestle.
Y'all
he literally wrestled.
Y'all don't see
match.
the vision. Y'all don't see the vision. That's your problem.
I mean, I get it, but like, come on, you have to make it the main event. I would have been okay with the Roman Reigns and.
Yeah, that one should have been night one.
Yeah,
I agree with you there, but it's I don't know. I was okay with it. I don't think it was bad. I feel like there's not a lot of. I think the issue is that there's not a lot of history between John Cena and Cody Rhodes to begin with. Like in general.
There's a lot of history there.
How so, bro?
Well, you remember he came out and passed the torch basically to Cody Rhodes.
Oh my god, bro. Not like that. I mean, like having beef with each other earlier on in their careers and stuff like that. There's nothing like that.
I think he did, bro. When he was the.
Oh, bro, you always have an answer, bro. I'm just saying. Like,
as a wrestling fan, I think you get some history there. I think he literally fights John Cena.
No. When he was with what's his face, the Legacy with Randy Orton and stuff like that. Yeah, he was indirectly involved.
Yeah, and then I think he fought him after too.
No, not the same. It has to be 1-on-1.
Not the same.
Randy Orton, okay.
Not the same.
Wait. So Randy Orton. So when Randy Orton came out today, when Randy Orton came out today, and then RKO John Cena, everybody's hyped. Why? Because they have so much history with each other.
Yeah, because it's a really big rivalry.
Exactly. John Cena and Cody Rhodes don't have that. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes had that. They don't have that. They didn't have that. So what are you going in with? It would have made more sense. It would have made better sense. Cody Rhodes and The Rock have more history as a rivalry than John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
I guess
you don't like wrestling, bro.
Oh, okay, bro.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. For someone that stopped watching for how long?
Dude, I couldn't watch it Humbled.
You could watch it in Humbled.
I could.
Yes, you could have. Yes, you could have.
Anyways, go, bro. Dang.
Now you stopped watching before Humble too, bro. This guy. Anyway. You know when he stopped watching? Nah, let's get into this. You know when he stopped watching? When they stopped doing blood. He loved that stuff. That's why he watches AEW now.
No, I didn't.
That's why he watches AEW
now. No, I didn't.
Because they're all into that blood and everything. Stomping in nails, stomping their feet into nails and glass.
I stopped watching when they.
That's why he doesn't like CM Punk.
Oh my god.
That's why he doesn't like CM Punk no more. But yeah, so it was a night of car crashes of people getting hit by cars. So after the night, Dominic Mysterio left, and he's in his golf cart. Someone's driving him. He's not driving it. So he's in the back seat, and the guy's honking in front of all the fans, like to let them go. Everyone's moving, right? But this one girl in a red sweater, bro. I don't know what she's thinking, bro. But she decides to like jump in front of the golf cart, and like boom, bro. She hits it. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, bro. She's trying to get money.
Not if she jumped in front of it.
Yeah, you could tell she jumped in front of it, bro.
So yeah.
It was like, bro, what are you doing, dude? I don't know what you're doing. I guess the girls just love Dominic Mysterio like that.
Dirty Dom.
It's the mustache. Me and him are like gonna be the same.
Oh my.
You wouldn't have the hair, dog.
I watch. I'm gonna grow the hair out. Nah, I'm not gonna grow the hair out.
No, you're not.
Please no.
Nah. Alright, but Raw. Raw was good. Raw after Mania was good.
Yeah. Good match.
Good matches and everything. Awesome matches. And then so many surprises. A lot of turns.
A lot. Becky Lynch is a heel.
Lynch is a heel now after losing the titles.
Let's see what happened there.
After losing the titles, and then you got in the beginning of Raw, Randy Orton RKOing John Cena after a good promo from John Cena.
Yes, that's right.
And then that's setting up for John Cena and Randy Orton to have a match. I don't know what POE's next.
Backlash, bro.
Is it Backlash?
Backlash, yeah.
Backlash or St. Louis.
You don't know. You're not a wrestling fan.
I just said where they're gonna be.
Yeah, he did. He's just saying.
Honestly, I don't get the hate right now that you're giving off right now.
So much tension in the room.
That's what AEW.
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez got the titles back.
Didn't we just say that?
Did you say that right now? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. New Day celebrates their championship victory at WrestleMania. Oh, Rusev is back.
Rusev's back.
Rusev's back.
Do you know Rusev?
Nope.
Okay, you weren't watching it. I'll explain him to you. I don't know how to explain him to you. He had a good match with John Cena one time.
Io Sky and you're talking about Rusev?
Yeah.
Rusev had this really big gimmick.
Rusev
really big gimmick, Rusev Day, where a guy came out and he was in English.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "It's Rusev Day." And
the crowd would pop, bro. They were over, and then
they're over, but
Vince
then
McMahon decided they're not enough, and then stopped using them.
I never really liked Rusev anyways, though. But
They were going off on merch sales and everything. People were buying everything from them.
Just didn't.
yeah, but Rusev is not.
Vince McMahon didn't like when people were succeeding, other than his big stars.
Oh, that makes sense.
People didn't like when the crowd. He didn't like when the crowd would attach themselves onto stars that he wasn't pushing himself.
Oh.
Like Roman Reigns at the time was he wanted to push him, but nobody liked him. But then Rusev got this natural favoritism from the crowd, right? And he just like all of a sudden stopped putting him on shows and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Not unless Rusev did something backstage, which they usually give him like punishment and stuff. And stuff.
For it.
Stop pushing him. But
Io Sky and Stephanie Paquette was a good match.
it's a good match, and then Rhea Ripley comes out to help.
Yeah.
Wait, but who? Julia, Roxanne Perez are a tag team now, I guess.
Yeah, Julia and Rhea Ripley had a standoff, which is pretty cool. That would be a great match, honestly. Julia's like this really popular woman wrestler from Japan.
Okay.
Really great wrestler. She's on NXT right now. And then
What else happened?
Obviously, Jey Uso. We thought that Sami Zayn was about to turn on him.
I don't know what that whole thing was about. Just to celebrate, I guess.
Yeah, it was. But you know what I don't like about that is they didn't establish any new story with Jey Uso.
I think he might be Sami Zayn, bro.
I
think that's why you had that little like why everyone was cheering, because there was a point where Sami Zayn and Jey Uso are doing the yeet right on top of the rope, and then Sami Zayn gets off first, and then he ends up standing behind Jey Uso while doing the yeet, so Jey Uso's not looking behind him. So at that moment, it looked like Sami Zayn was gonna betray him, because Sami Zayn is just looking up at him. So the crowd is cheering and everything, waiting for it to happen. Nothing happened.
So it might just be the little Easter egg.
It might be, because Jimmy Uso comes out too at the end. You think something else is gonna happen, right? You think one was gonna betray him? Nope. You're just watching all three of them just yeeting off everyone.
That's crazy. They teased Gunther and Pat McAfee, possibly, or that just might be.
I think it's to write him off for the draft.
No, it's for sure to write him off for the draft.
It might set up a match.
Because
Pat McAfee's not from St. Louis, is he?
No, he's from.
Is he from Indianapolis, or did he just play there?
No, he just played there.
No, I think he's from there too.
He's from Pittsburgh, I think.
No, because that's why he gets excited every time they go there.
He played there.
Yeah, I don't think it's just that.
That's my question. Is if did he live there and play there, or did he just?
Well, he
play
definitely
there?
lived there because he played there.
Oh, okay, he lived there at one point in his life, but did he live there all his life?
Pittsburgh.
Told you.
Okay.
But the Intercontinental Championship was put on the line again with Penta and Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio retained, obviously, with the help of McDonough came back. JD McDonough came back.
He made a comeback.
McDonough.
Well, I was like, okay. Like, it's cool that he's back. I mean, he got hurt, but I don't know. Never really was into JD McDonough.
Their group is back together.
But that teased also Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. But I don't want. It feels so weird for Finn Balor to be in that category, that mid card category.
So you think he should be higher?
I do think he should be higher. It's just weird.
Yes. Maybe Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor create like an awesome storyline to make it a main event match.
Oh, imagine like a Ricky the Steamboat and Randy Savage type of match for the Intercontinental
It
Championship.
wasn't a main event though.
It wasn't. It doesn't have to be a main event. But that was a great match, right?
It was a great match, but I don't think we'll see that from them. But it's possible we see it from them. But like, I mean, they could make their storyline good enough to become the main event match, like Becky Lynch and them did for WrestleMania. It became a main event match now because of how over they all were.
And the biggest probably thing of the night was Seth Rollins. I think he's bringing back his Messiah character.
You think so?
I think so.
I think he should leave the Messiah character alone already.
No, I think this.
No, because the Messiah character was for that one time, and obviously it didn't work. But
Aleister Black is coming.
I mean, it did work, but because of COVID, it didn't work. But yeah, I don't think you need to bring it back.
It's coming back.
I think the way that they are right now it's okay.
It's coming back.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I think he loves what he's doing with all his clothing and everything.
You can still do that as a Monday Night Messiah. You could do even crazier.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it when he was the Messiah. So if he becomes the Messiah, he's gonna stop his clothing.
But now it's like the same thing. He's gonna become the Monday Night Messiah, bro.
Oh my god!
You just hate to see it. If next week he doesn't come out with Braun Breaker, and that, you know what's cool though? You know what it seems like they're doing in a way?
No.
There seems like they're doing like the Bloodline story, but just like obviously not Bloodline.
Just regular dudes.
But just regular dudes.
Who are not.
So you think they're gonna become a faction to them?
Mm-hmm.
I want to.
Oh, they are. Aleister Black, because they're gonna become the Messiah.
It'd be cool. Finn Balor might join.
Oh.
No, Finn Balor's too big. Yes.
Oh, actually, it wouldn't make sense because Braun Breaker's in there.
Oh. That still makes sense.
Yeah.
That still kind of makes sense. It's wrestling, dog.
Does it
ever make sense?
Supposed to hate each other.
But yes, Braun Breaker's aligned himself with Braun Breaker's a Paul Heyman guy, which is awesome. I called this like 2 years ago, but it's great, dude.
I don't know about 2 years ago.
I did call this though.
No, because 2 years ago he was in NXT.
And I said, imagine if you're the Paul Heyman guy.
You never
remember. You never remember. That's why you never like to see me win, dog. You never like to see me win.
Oh my god.
I might have a wrestling match here.
But get a breakaway bottle here. Bing. Shut up, dude. But Braun Breaker.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Dude. But that was awesome. That was a really cool moment. I like that Braun Breaker is up there now with the bigger guys. It kind of seemed like that was a transition after he lost the Intercontinental Championship. And I like that now he's up there, dog. It's really, really close to him to win the World Heavyweight Championship, you know? So it's pretty exciting. I wonder what they're going to do, though. I wonder how that whole faction's going to work out. I wonder if it is going to be a faction or just them three.
No, just them three, ruining the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not ruining, but running.
Yeah. I just wonder who's going to be with Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins, Braun Baker. I'm pretty sure.
You think if they're gonna add someone new, who would it be?
Yeah, who would it be?
Yeah.
They have Aleister Black, I guess, right? They signed him, didn't they?
Oh, but he's meeting SmackDown.
Oh, he made SmackDown. Okay, then he's off the things.
Yeah.
Rusev did come back and attack tag teams.
Nah,
so
I don't think Rusev's gonna be.
Don't think Rusev's gonna be a part of them? I don't know. That's a mystery, right?
Don't you think Rusev should have just came out then? Wouldn't that just be a better way of bringing back Rusev?
Now that they're waiting to do it on its own day.
Yeah.
Where not so much happened. Because a lot happened at the end of that. You had
but
CM Punk get beat up, and then you had Roman Reigns turn on Paul Heyman and sock him in the face.
Do you think it's gonna be like a Roman Reigns and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins
for a Backlash? I was saying that
like a tight beat like that, you know.
And then that Backlash might be where they might add someone new then.
Oh, someone comes in to help them win.
Yeah,
that makes sense. But then does that mean that Roman Reigns and CM Punk team up to try to take them down?
Yeah, because now it's everyone was trying to take down Roman Reigns, and now Roman Reigns is trying to take down the new faction that's coming up. It's a whole what's it called?
Jacob Fatu is gonna join Roman Reigns.
Full circle.
It's
a full circle moment for Roman Reigns.
I do think the Bloodline storyline's officially dead.
It should be.
I do think
it is dead already.
It's been dead.
Fatu does his own thing. But
I mean, I think since Paul Heyman's done already with Roman Reigns, it's dead. All of that is dead. Well, I think the moment since War Games, it's dead already.
No, where
they stopped mentioning Bloodline and everything.
Yeah, they haven't said it no more.
Damn, really? I didn't know that. I didn't notice that. But that's cool. Well, I want to see what happens. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for what's about to happen.
Dean Ambrose is gonna come back, Doug.
That would be crazy.
I called it. Hey, you heard it right here. All right.
And it's actually recorded now.
So so it's recorded. So he doesn't come back saying like, you didn't say that, dog. You didn't say that.
All right, but is there like a time frame? Because you were talking about like this year, that's never happening.
He just lost the title, right? Or he just wanted to get back again.
Who?
Dean Ambrose.
What? Does he want to come back to WWE?
Nah, didn't he sign like a whole 5-year contract like 2 years ago?
He's not gonna come back to WWE, bro.
Nah. But 5 years from now.
But then again, everyone comes back.
Everyone comes
He'll be back.
CM Punk said he's never gonna come back to WWE.
Because he sucked in the UFC.
No.
I mean, bro, even after that, bro, it took him a cool while to come back, bro.
He doesn't want to work with Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And AEW was AEW, so.
Yeah.
I like how it's so funny how. But didn't they say like after this weekend or something like
no
AEW's better now because of WWE or something like that? Or what did you say to me? You said something to me of like because WWE's is good because AEW is good or something like that.
Whoa, what?
You said something similar to me.
I think he meant that AEW wrestlers get their name out there because of AEW.
Nah, it wasn't that, but that's true too. But not that though. But anyways, alright, that's it. Rob?
Yeah. Well, bye. No, I'm sure. Thank you all for watching. If you're even still here, thank you for staying here to the end. Or if you just skipped everything, thank you for skipping. To even hear my voice now. But yeah, love you all. Hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful morning, wonderful. Did I mention evening? Evening.
Evening is night, so.
Debatable. What the heck is that? That's disgusting.
Oh my god. But anyway.
But yeah, hope y'all had a wonderful time with this episode. Let us know down in the comments what else you want on here for the new season. If you're even excited for the new season.
Yes. What will make you excited for the new season?
What?
Yeah.
You say you will make you excited?
What will make you excited for
what will make you excited? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're here for the people, you know?
Yes, we are here for our fans.
But yet still for ourselves at the same time.
Yes.
You know why?
What?
You know why?
No, why what?
Because we're a logo. Our thing, or what is it, our motto?
Hate me, love me?
Yes.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Damn, we haven't said that in a while,
no, we
actually.
have not.
Yeah. Oh, nah. It's always when we get here we say it, because, like, he's just annoying.
He's always hating on us.
He's annoying sometimes. Nah, I just put, love you, bro. Love you. Yeah. But, love you guys. Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.